Ever find yourself wondering if that quiet introvert might actually have a crush on you? It's a mystery, isn't it? While some people wear their emotions on their sleeve, introverts, not so much. Their interest in someone is hidden behind layers of silence and subtlety, making it nearly impossible to tell. But here's the thing. There are signs, real signs, that can reveal exactly how they feel. If you're ready to learn how to spot these secret clues without them saying a word, keep watching. You'll be surprised at how easy it is once you know what to look for. Why is it so hard to know if an introvert likes you? Figuring out if an introvert likes you is like solving a puzzle without all the pieces. Unlike extroverts, who wear their emotions on their sleeves, introverts are masters of subtlety. They might not flirt openly, shower you with compliments, or seek your attention in obvious ways. Instead, their interest is hidden beneath layers of reserved behavior, making it easy to mistake their attraction for indifference. This can leave you second-guessing, wondering if they're just being polite or if there's something deeper beneath their quiet demeanor. What makes this even trickier is that introverts tend to be highly selective with their energy. Social interactions can be draining, so they won't invest time in just anyone. If they're around you frequently, even in silence, that alone is a sign worth noticing. But here's the twist. Because they're naturally introspective, they may hesitate before making any move, fearing rejection or overanalyzing their feelings. This means you might need to pick up on the unspoken signals rather than waiting for them to say something outright. And let's not forget that introverts often express emotions in ways that go unnoticed. Instead of grand gestures, they show interest through small, thoughtful actions. They might remember tiny details about your conversations, subtly adjust their schedule to be around you, or even open up about personal thoughts, something they rarely do with others. The challenge? Recognizing these moments for what they are, not coincidences, but intentional choices. So, how do you spot these quiet signs of attraction? That's where things get interesting. Introverts may not be loud about their feelings, but their body language often tells a different story. Pay close attention to small, almost imperceptible changes, like touching their face when talking to you, playing with their hair, or maintaining eye contact just a little longer than usual. These subtle actions aren't random. They're unconscious signs of interest. If you notice them mirroring your gestures or slightly leaning in when you speak, take it as a silent yet powerful signal that you've captured their attention. Another key sign? Their presence. Introverts don't waste energy on people they don't care about, so if they seem to always be around, even if they're not directly engaging, it's intentional. Maybe they choose the seat next to you, linger in places where you happen to be, or just find reasons to be in your orbit. It might not be as obvious as an extrovert's approach, but make no mistake, their consistency in showing up is not by chance. Then there are the small acts of care. Introverts express affection through thoughtful gestures rather than big displays. They remember things you mention in passing, your favorite coffee order, a band you like, or that book you've been meaning to read. Maybe they send you a song that reminds them of you, or go out of their way to help you with something minor but meaningful. These aren't just friendly habits. They're signs of emotional investment. But how does this reflect in the way they communicate? That's where things get even clearer. By the way, if you're finding this helpful so far, make sure to subscribe. I share more tips like these every week to help introverts navigate dating and relationships with confidence. So hit that subscribe button and let's keep going. When an introvert likes someone, their way of communicating shifts in subtle but meaningful ways. One of the biggest giveaways? The length and depth of their responses. Introverts are known for being economical with words, often keeping conversations short and to the point. But if they start giving longer, more detailed answers, especially about personal topics, it's a sign they feel comfortable with you. They might even share things they don't normally discuss, offering glimpses into their inner world. When an introvert lets you in, it's never by accident. Another clear sign is how they interact with you digitally. Many introverts find it easier to express themselves through texts, messages, or even sharing memes and songs. If they don't initiate conversations in person, but consistently engage with you online, sending thoughtful responses, reacting to your stories, or keeping a conversation going, it's because they enjoy the connection. They may not be the type to flood your phone with messages, but their effort to maintain communication, even in small ways, speaks volumes. However, the most paradoxical sign is how they act around you in person. Some introverts get noticeably shy, hesitant, or even a little awkward when talking to someone they're interested in. They might stumble over their words, seem extra serious, or avoid direct eye contact because they're overthinking every move. It's not disinterest, it's nervousness. The key is patience. Instead of expecting them to open up instantly, creating a comfortable space allows them to gradually show their feelings. And once you start noticing these patterns, the question becomes, What should you do about it? So you've picked up on the signs. Now what? The worst thing you can do is rush them. Introverts need time to feel safe before they fully open up, so pushing for quick answers or forcing them into uncomfortable social situations might backfire. Instead, give them space while showing steady, consistent interest. Let them come to you at their own pace, and when they do, make sure they feel heard. A simple, "I really enjoy talking to you," can work wonders in reassuring them that their effort isn't going unnoticed. Creating a safe environment is key. Introverts thrive in one-on-one settings where they can connect deeply without distractions. Instead of inviting them to loud, crowded events, suggest a quiet coffee shop, a walk in the park, or a shared hobby you know they'd enjoy. If they mention a book, a movie, or a specific interest, dive into it with genuine curiosity. For example, if she loves sci-fi, ask, "What's the best book for a beginner?" This not only shows interest, but also creates an organic reason for future conversations. And most importantly, listen. Truly listen. Many introverts are drawn to people who make them feel understood without having to fight for attention. If they share something personal, don't just nod, engage, ask questions, and make them feel valued. Conversations with introverts are like unlocking levels in a game. The more you understand them, the more rewarding the connection becomes. And once you master this, you'll notice how effortlessly deep and meaningful these relationships can get. Now that you know how to spot the signs an introvert has a crush on you, the next step is simple. Take action. Be patient. Give them the space they need, and let them open up at their own pace. And hey, don't forget to ask yourself, what's your next move? Are you ready to create that comfortable space where they can feel safe enough to let their guard down? If you've spotted these signs, it's time to engage with them in a way that encourages trust and connection. So, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and stay tuned to learn even more about understanding introverts and making meaningful connections.